40 to hold in her opening service game this set. Tougher task for Moore.
Have you been at the mosquito repellent?
Game, here's Rodionova.
Top seeds break back with ease.
2 games all. Love 15. All. Fifteen 30.
I think that was going long. Rogowska played it.
30 all.
It's back to 30 all.
Again, just mopping up, but doing the basics well. But Pearce did make rather a Horlicks of that.
Another break point.
Again, very tight on that net, Pearce.
Aussie, come on.
Yes.
Well, Rodionova having to work so hard, but the ball 2 or 3 times so close to Pearce, and you just think, come on, make the move.
Especially on the return of serve.
Advantage Rodionova.
And the art of interception as well is timing, we've mentioned that, but it's also going forwards and across. Pearce can't really do that from the position she's standing in. She's almost got to go backwards to hit the volley. Probably missed it because just not practiced at doing it.
Well, she's going to start charging Sally Pearce, I think, extra out here, because what you want when you're having a tough service game as a server, you want the net player just to relieve some pressure from you, but Rodionova having to dig this out herself.
Advantage more.
Second double for Rodionova. Third for the team. Oh, that's close. That's worth a challenge, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Be the first challenge of the women's doubles final.
On the right near line,
The big screen. Hawkeye to let everybody know. Yeah, it was in. First serve again on the break point.
Advantage.
That's interesting. Rogowska was just asking whether they should win the point straight away because she couldn't remember what happened. Ready for it.
Yes.
Doubles as it used to be played, Sally Pearce would be lobbed virtually every time and the receiver would just toodle up to the net.
Advantage more. Code violation, unsportsmanlike conduct. Warning, Miss Pearce.
Do not mess with Leanne White, very experienced umpire.
Left. So.
Just to be careful too, because if that had hit one of the ball kids, should have been disqualified.
Yep.
Tim Hedman, Wimbledon, remember that, everybody?
Yes.
I walked past Torso Tim today in the corridor behind the complex. There's a picture of
I think you spent most of your off time in front of those pictures, haven't you?
Yeah, Tim Hedman was there practicing his, obviously practicing in his practice shots along with Pat Rafter in the same sort of mode, yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Challenge straight away by the younger pair.
The left near line, the ball scored good.
Now this will be a win or lose situation because that was an ace, an unplayable ace. No, it's wide. Good challenge.
Second serve.
It's a great length.
Advantage more.
Third break point of the game. Pearce had to really fight off break points in her last service game. The top seed's in a bit of a pickle.
Just wonder where Moore will go here. She's tried the line, she's tried the cross court, she's tried pretty much everything. Hasn't tried the lob.
They do break through again. More frustration for Rodionova and Pearce.
3 games, 2-2.
3-2, second set.
Nothing beats an Aussie. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
Ahoy there, I'm Barry the Bullet Kowalski. Now when I need an edge, I reach for V-Iso Kinetic. It's a sports drink with a kick of V-Guarana energy. Now that's what I call a slam dunk. And remember, say no to pesticides.
Watch over 4,000 athletes from 71 nations compete at the 2010 Delhi Commonwealth Games. Free on compatible Vodafone mobiles.
Charging with coming into the net, lobbing, much more comfortable sat on the baseline.
On your serve, either one of your serves. Okay, just go when you need to go, okay?
Well, I think comfort break required. Four words. 3 syllables. Three-two, second set. To get a junior ITF world ranking, you have to play doubles, because it's 75% of your best singles wins of a certain number of tournaments, 25% of your best doubles. Played. So it is encouraged.
Just starting to come to the fore now, growing in confidence in this final. As I say, it keeps it very, very simple.
She's ratty. Love game to extend the lead. Top seeds, not comfortable, not happy, particularly Rodionova, and in trouble second set.
It's just one break though, isn't it? So plenty of work for the youngsters to do.
Love 15.
Quite a lot of pressure on Sally Pearson as that she knows that Rodionova desperate to pick up the 3 golds.
Love 30.
Or if they don't win gold here, she might be quite thankful that Anastasia's on the plane to Europe and she's on the plane back to Melbourne. Nice.
Oh, well dug out.
Love 40.
Well, the green team, but starting to combine well. Rogowska doing the basics, just knocking in the returns and all the sensible stuff, and then more finessing at the net and doing the crossing. They're starting to grow as a team out here, right before our eyes.
2 more break points. That's long.
On the right baseline, the ball's called out.
I think it'll be in vain. Another one for Hawkeye. Yeah, it's well out. It is a double break.
Game, more Rogowska. New balls, please.
Insurance for Moore and Rogowska.
5 games to 2. Here's Rodionova have 2 challenges remaining.
Game away from a set all. No comfort break. I guess they're feeling more comfortable with this double break.
Well, they've all been broken now, haven't they, at least once? So all in the same position, but real momentum switch, and it really all started with just a little lack of concentration, I feel, from Pia and Rodionova in the first game of this second set. Rodionova broken rather easily, and they've never really regrouped since that moment. They don't look like a team. The chemistry doesn't seem to be there, and they're certainly not intercepting and being aggressive as they were in the first set. The first set looked like quite a tight unit.
I wonder what Sally Pear's made of Rodionova's performance in the semi-finals, because it really was quite extraordinary what was going on. She got warned eventually with all the sort of cramp that or problems that she was suffering with her health physically, getting the shakes and body temperature out of sync. And
Time.
so after an hour and 11 minutes,
New balls.
Jessica Moore with new balls, serving for the second set at 5-2. Just getting the timing right, and the interceptions now as well.
15. Love.
Very earnest discussions, aren't they, between Rogowska and Moore? They look like 2 young schoolgirls out here, don't they?
Good kicker.
30 love.
It's been the perfect serve in these conditions in Delhi, the kicker serve. Quick balls, high bouncing. Never been in contention to win singles, doubles and mixed in a tournament before, Rodionova. New ground, never easy.
Shot.
$40-15.
set point.
One set all.
Moore and Rogowska level the match. It's 1 set all. And they are going to take a break now, I think, both pairs. After an hour and 14 minutes, this gold medal match locked at a set apiece. Oh, we have seen some adorable children this week enjoying the proceedings. Many, many families enjoying the tennis for the first time at the Commonwealth Games. They've created a great atmosphere too. Well done, all of you. Especially when your players are playing, inevitably getting excited. They've been tough to control. Umpires have tried, but they're doing it for all the right reasons in a way. Could take them away from the cricket, couldn't it? Watching some heroes and heroines playing this great game. It's tough to contend with against the cricket though. Such is the passion and desire. But it's got a good history, tennis in India. The arbitrages. Vijay. Ganesh arbitrage. The Krishnans. All graceful players too, many, many grass courts in India, so they learn to serve and volley, the slice, backhand. And of course, the next match on this court, Samdev Devarman of India, trying to win the singles gold against Greg Jones from Australia. So much to think about for Rodionova and Peers. They were totally in control at the end of the first set, but it has definitely slipped out of their grasp so far. Since then, they need to really put a good start in at this third set. Pugs are arriving as we get into the darkness.
I've got my beekeeper's outfit on, ready for later. I still feel that they're crawling around my hair from last night. I've never seen it last night. Those creatures that were near our commentary position, they were like the size of small crabs.
We were getting very, very fidgety, weren't we?
And then they flew. It was just awful.
Time.
So the women's doubles final set to resume after a comfort break at the end of the opening set. It's 1 set all.
Final set. Rodionova to serve.
Rodionova to get us underway as she did at the start of the second set and was promptly broken.
15.
They need some energy.
Well, it's just a lack of intensity, wasn't it, at the start of the second set? It just shows you what can happen in doubles or in any match when you just sit back a little off the pace.
30 love.
But in a way, understandable, because Rogowska and Moore really were quite poor in that opening set. So the top seed's not really having to do an awful lot just to take it.
In their combined ranking, these two, the top seeds,
40 love.
Rodionova's 28 in doubles, Piers is 93. So what's that, 121?
Wait. Let.
But the other pair, Jessica Moore is 201. Rogowska's 184. That's 385.
You can throw all the paperwork out the window now, though. This is the final set of a gold medal match. Not sure it really matters.
Well, it's a great reaction pickup from Rogowska. I only mention it because these two have got to say to themselves, we should be the bosses out here and we've got to reassert ourselves.
Yep. Nice to know you've done your homework.
Here's Rodionova.
Good start this time from Rodionova.
First game, final set.
And more aggression too. That's what they need. Mixed doubles as well tonight for Rodionova, with Paul Hanley, who won gold in the doubles, with Peter Luchek. They play Jocelyn Ray and Colin Fleming of Scotland in the final match of the tennis at the Commonwealth Games. Much later on, there's much work to do before that. Rogowska to serve, love one final set.
Love 15.
Made it.
Much more animated now, Rogowska, than she was in that opening set.
White place. White place.
It's a better match now as well.
Again, going too early, the net player. This time Piers.
30-15.
Well, you almost feel channeling her disappointment from not closing out on that bronze medal yesterday in the singles. Really seems to have found her range here.
Well, they were both walking. Surely they'll challenge that. Nope, they're not. Leanne White thought it was long. And that serve was in, we hear from Hawkeye.
40-15.
I mean, their gut feeling was to walk straight away, thinking they'd made the ace. I don't understand why they didn't challenge. They won the point anyway, so...
Collect second serve. Head up.
It's just so nice to see the players approaching the net.
40-30.
Great timing this time.
Yes.
Just asking Sally Pearce if it was long. It was the response. Missed it.
Yes.
Very tough shot that, the backhand, the off backhand volley. Just got a little behind her on that occasion.
Advantage, Rogowska. One game up.
Well, Rogowska just pumped. I love this bit at the end. We've seen this a few times where she runs up the court with her fist in the air to her partner. Never seen Olivia quite so boisterous on a tennis court. There we go. There it is again. Oh, it's fist pumps all
Seat
the way.
quickly, please. Thank you. Love 15.
Well, the I formation again, but there'll be no serve and volley. Only on the first serve, back to regulation positions.
Love 30.
Well, Sally Pearce has broken in her last service game and just looks in trouble here, doesn't she? Desperately needs a couple of quick points, a couple of first serves.
That is such a big point, and the ball was right there.
30 all.
Not a whole lot of variety on returns in this match. That's one aspect that's been a little disappointing with it. So many ways you can return: the off return, the little slice drop return, the lob, angled return. Not seeing a lot of that.
40-30.
It's been very much just a cross-court return at the server, hasn't it, by and large? Occasionally someone's gone at the net person off return, but even that seems to have fallen by the wayside now.
Game, here's Rodionova.
On serve this final set.
Rodionova lead, 2 games.
Here's Rodionova, 2-1.
We open on a woman in the garden of a lovely home. She's received a promise that a banker will actually call her back. As the phone rings, she goes into deep shock. Commonwealth Bank employees rush to her aid, providing proof we'll return calls when we say we will. Promise. Maybe that's why we have more satisfied customers than any bank in Australia. Our line, the logo, just another day in the garden.
Brought to you by the bank with over 4 million happy customers and counting. Commonwealth Bank, determined to be different.
There has to be a reason for all this. You gave me this.
The season finale that will leave you asking, is love strong enough to keep them together?
Can't bear seeing you in this pain.
What will I do without you?
A W exclusive, Spirited, Wednesdays 7:30 p.m.
As well. I think she might be squinting away at the television set at this.
Seats quickly, please. Players are waiting. Thank you.
Jessica Moore to serve. 1-2, final set.
Love 15.
Second double for Moore.
Usher, could you stop letting people in, please? Thank you. Love 30.
Three break points for the top seeds.
Love 40. Here's Rodionova.
Break to love to lead 3-1 final set.
Rodionova lead, 3 games, 2-1.
Well, it's a real shame for Jess Moore because she's been a real bright spark, particularly in that second set, that she should be the one that gets broken first, but it was a poor service game. There's no other way really you can dress it up, and now the top seed's really energised, and Rodionova can see that gold medal just on the horizon.
Love.
Of course, Rodionova, I'm sure, will be hoping that good performances here can try and push for a place on the Olympic team in London 2012.
Well, she's going to play on with that racket. She might change it in a minute to save the warning. Looking at the frame, see whether it has gone or not. It sounded like it went. We'll see after this next point. Good run of points, this. Peers was love 30 down. Third game of the set. And from that recovery, it's 2 love games in a row. And it's a bit of a capitulation from Moore and Rogowska, handing the 4-1 lead to the top seeds final set.
Well, a real shame for Rogowska and Moore. I feel this match has gone from that, and it is a shame because they really put together some nice passages of play in that second set. Came into the third set with momentum, but I do feel the influence of Anastasia Rodionova on her team has been pivotal. Her energy levels have been so high in this final set. She's been talking to Sally Peers almost every point, driving Sally on, driving the formations, what's happening after every point. There's no way that she's going to get so close to a second goal and let it go. And it's been, I feel, to do with her personality that has pushed her team into this position. And as a result, the other pair have slightly fallen away. They've just played a good set of tennis, Moore and Rogowska. They haven't played it all the way to the finish line.
So this now a huge game for Rogowska. She must win this service game at 1-4 down in this final set.
Let's first serve. Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Rodionova.
Rodionova's convinced that is out, challenging straight away. They win or lose the point right here, the top seat, with Hawkeye. Rodionova was right.
15.
Good challenge.
She likes those words. You pop down and repeat them to her. I think you'll be her best friend.
15-30.
That's unbelievable. They got away with that. Jessica Moore did well to get out the way of one, otherwise they'd have lost the point straight away. And then a great pickup to salvage the point. What a big point that was. 1-4, 15-30. Could that change things? Surprised she hurt herself. Well, she's not best pleased with that.
Yes.
Jessica Moore. Just look at this reaction here when she gets hit hard. Rodionova apologised immediately. Bit of spice in the final.
Advantage, Pierce.
Break point. This is as good as gold medal point. Well played.
Yes.
Well, she never over muscles the ball, does she, Rogowska? She's got quite nice timing.
Well, that body shot could yet inspire the younger pair. Saving the break point. Could get interesting. 2-4 final set.
He's Rodionova lead, 4 games to 2.
They're still in it.
And most importantly, they're still communicating. Very good friends off court, these two as well. It certainly helps when the going gets tough.
Lobs in 1 point, and then that.
Well, the fans really have poured in for some Deverman, but getting a bonus match here. They get very excited, don't they, when these points go long. Very tough to concentrate. Charles.
Should have put it away, Rodionova. Don't know why she's staring back at the other two. The point was there to be won.
15 all.
This could get a little edgy right here. There's a momentum shift.
15-30.
Just getting a little light on that second service, Sally Pearce. That one barely 60 miles an hour.
Went for a huge angle. I don't know why. I mean, they're challenging, but Pearce, she really stuttered against Rodionova in the singles. She's doing exactly the same here in the doubles. Unless Hawkeye can save her, which it can't. It's break back points.
15-40. Here's Rodionova have 2 challenges remaining.
She needed help, Pearce. And the cavalry did arrive.
Yes.
Some risk, though, that Rodionova took there. Just timed the cross to perfection, though, that time. She hasn't always got it right out here. Maybe, though, she feels like she's got to go because she's not totally feeling that Pearce is secure behind her. And this is the dreaded I formation.
Advantage, please.
Just got to be a little careful, though, because they are on a warning.
I hate my mum. I hate my dad. I hate Ted.
Rodionova holds firm. Helps her team get to 5-2 final set. A game away
Rodionova leading 5 games
from the
2.
gold medal. Rodionova's second of the games. It's a case of what might have been perhaps for Moore and Rogowska, because I think they needed a break right there.
Yep.
They look a little flat. And they're not talking.
Time.
10 minutes shy of 2 hours. The women's doubles final so far. Time running out for the more inexperienced pair, Rodionova and Peers. The game away. It'll be Jess Moore to try to keep her team in this final. 2-5, final set.
She certainly struggled at the finish line yesterday in her singles. Did Anastasia Rodionova. Took her 5 match points to close it out in the end.
It's a tough serve for Peers to get back the kicker out wide at 5'4", 1m62. Gets well above head height. Well played.
Oh, Rogowska really springing into life here. That's the way to close down the net. Well, Moore broken to love in this set, now holds to love to stay in it. It'll be Anastasia Rodionova, the more experienced of the two, to serve for the match. 5-3 final set. With new balls.
Love 15.
They've just lacked the killer punch out here, have the youngsters.
Two gold medal points now for Rodionova and Peers.
Next first serve. Game, set, match.
That'll do it. Delight for Rodionova and her partner Sally Pearce. They win the gold medal in the women's doubles. It's Rodionova's second of the games, Australia's third. It's a clean sweep so far. It was inevitable in this all-Australian affair, but in the end, the #1 seed's just about doing enough to get over the gold medal finishing line. An hour and 56 minutes. They win 6-3, 2-6, 6-3.
19वें राष्ट्रमंडल खेलों की टेनिस प्रतियोगिता